Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to the control room in the newish Rat Hole studio. Tonight we are hanging out and playing with some new toys, enjoying some wine, just goofing off and doing what we like to do here. Before I get started, I want to give a shout out to Josh over at JHS Pedals. If you are a tone and pedal guitar geek nerd like I am, you're very familiar with Josh and JHS. He has a phenomenal show on his YouTube channel. The guy is just he's just a really cool guy, and he does some very informative episodes over there about pedals. Just check him out. That's all I can say. JHS Pedals. You can find it all over YouTube. But I want to thank him for letting me know about a company out of China that's called Joyo or Joyo. They make very affordable budget pedals. I'm not going to say cheap because I don't think they're cheap. I just think they're affordable, and they have some pretty good sounds. So far, I've bought three. I have the American Sound, which is kind of like a Fender amp DI pedal. I have the Taran, which is a clone Centaur. A Klein Centaur clone, and then I have the Hot Witch, which is a fuzz. I'm a big fan of fuzz pedals. So I have the Hot Witch that I've been playing around with that I got yesterday, and I run the American Sound pedal straight into my Tascam interface into the PC, and I've played around with it using some reverb and delay and a little chorus, and done a lead over the Southbound Gypsies cover of Dreams, and I wanted to share that with our friends out there and just see what you think, and maybe shed some light on these Joyo pedals that are affordable and not that bad for what you get. So check it out. Rushed sample of the lead that I threw together for our cover of Dreams by Fleetwood Mac, and I was using again on my 2002 Les Paul Custom to the Joyo Hot Witch, into the Joyo American Dream American Sound, into a Tascam interface, into my laptop using Magic Samplitude recording software with their built-in reverb, analog delay, and a little bit of chorus. So yeah, I think that the Joyo, however you say it, I think they've got some good stuff, especially for if you're like with me, I have a pretty big stage rig, using more common and reputable and expensive pedals, so it gets kind of aggravating pulling them off of a full MIDI rig unplugging them and setting them up and doing all this. So this gives us a chance to make some demos that sound fairly decent here in the rat hole, and good for laying down ideas, so you don't have to go, oh, let me unplug this pedal and hook it up and then go put it back and switch it out, and or pull stuff off of a backup board that you may have sitting around. So yeah, God, I think the Hot Witch was like $50. I think the Tarn was $50, and then the American Dream or Sound pedal was 30 or 40. And I think that for the money you pay, you can't beat it. So look at Joyo and give them a shot. I think you won't regret it. It's worth it.